Bluetooth mode.
All right, viewers, welcome to Bruce TV. Welcome to KM, the KM Regional Third Division quarterfinal is set to take place this evening here in Bruce TV football field. It's going to be a very, very interesting battle between these two teams who will be fighting for a place in the last four of this competition. The teams that will be battling for this competition is no other than BK West and Huskers. BK West and Huskers will come face to face this evening. Just to quickly take you through with the starting 11 for both teams. Starting with BK West, we have Dauda Seka, Ibrahim Asajo, Usman Jallo, Omar Jaju, Ibrahim Abaji, Ibrahim Sise, Karamba Bojang, Edward Jata, Mustafa Kamara, Awasana and Modu Lum. For BK West. For Huskers, you have Ansumana Jame, Mutar Job, Modlamin Fofana, Sedu So, Jocha Bajinka, Kaba Fal, Modu Sise, Yusufa Mane, Pamusa Mane, Ibrahim Mane, and Badinding Jawane for Huskers FC. As we speak right now, the two teams are now walking towards the football field. BK West with blue and white jersey, and meanwhile Huskers are with some browns and white plus blue as black as well jersey. As far as this game is concerned, the central referee is already inside the pitch, and any moment from now he will blow the whistle for the game to commence. So this will be a very important quarterfinal encounter between BK West and Huskers FC. Wherever you might be watching us live, this is Dalaso TV, and the game is in progress. BK West there. With that long shot from the number 3 for BK West, who is Ibrahim Sise, and it's going to be a goal kick for Huskers FC. Their goalkeeper Dauda Seka, their goalkeeper Ansumana Jame will be taking that one for his side. A low one taken by Ansumana, a header, and Huskers there with the ball, and that's a foul for Huskers FC. That's a foul, and a free kick being awarded to Huskers FC, almost very close to the center circle, a few distance away from the center circle, and probably, who knows if that will be the first test for BK West goalkeeper Dauda Seka. Let's see what will happen here. That's a free kick there for Huskers FC. That's a free kick, and it's a West one, and that's going to be a goal kick now for BK West. That's going to be a goal kick now for BK West, and it's goalless here in Bruceby. And Dauda Seka will be taking that goal kick for his side, and that's Seka with a pass to the number 14 Usman Jallo to the number 7 now, who is Modelum, and now it's going to be a throw-in for BK West. A throw-in for BK West. A throw-in for BK West. And that's BK West number 10. That's an opportunity for BK West. That was a very good effort there from Karamba Bojang. A very good block there by Huskers FC defender. After that dangerous block from Karamba Boyang, the player is on the ground who might actually need the attention of the medics, and the medics are in now to give treatment, and that's going to be a throw in there for BK West. That was a very good effort from Karamba Boyang. And the number 4 for Huskers FC player will be out for a moment. And now that's Ibrahim Sajo with a crosser. A very good save there by Ansumana Jame. A low one taken by Jame, looking out for the striker. This could be dangerous, and that's a foul. And a free kick to BK West. A free kick there to BK West. And that's a free kick to BK West. The goalkeeper, Dora Seka looking out for the number 7 Loom, cleared away by Huskers, and it's going to be a throw. BK West benefited from a throw there, and the number 14 Usman Jalo will be taking it. Jalo will be taking it there. Ahead of there, Huskers number 19, who is Yusuf Amane, played to the number 14, number 12 now, but that was dispossessed there by BK West, and it's still there for Huskers number 12, and that's going to be a foul and a free kick to Huskers. A free kick there to Huskers, and it's goalless here. A free kick, a low one, headed away by BK West defender, and now that's going to be Huskers with the ball, and a malpass there from Huskers. Now Loom with the ball for BK West, operating from the left hand side. Jalo back to Loom. Loom, a very fine player, number 5 there, the captain for BK West. A pass looking out for Loom, but that seems to be too much for him, and that was a very good save there from Usman Jame for Huskers. Plates to the number 20 Sedu So there, and there's an opportunity for Huskers. That was a brilliant save there by BK West number 4, who is no other person but number 4 there, who is Ibrahim Abaji. And now Huskers number 20 there with a cross, cleared away by BK West defender. Baji with a clearance, number 15 for Huskers. Now to the number 3 there for BK West. Loom with the ball now. Loom there. Loom, who seems to be a very threatening player there in the Huskers area, and that's going to be throwing for BK West. BK West, the 14 to the captain, back to Jalo. Jalo with a cross and headed away by Huskers defender. Still there, Loom. Loom to the number 5, back to the number 15 there now for BK West. That was a beautiful cross there from the BK West number 2, but the referee is not interested, and that's going to be taken by the Huskers. Usman Jame plays to the defender, and there's no offside, and this is an opportunity for Huskers. This is a brilliant opportunity missing by the number 7, who is Ibrahim Sane. BK West needs to be careful with their offside traps there. It seems like there is some little bit miscommunication among the defense line, and if they did not careful, they can be punished at any moment, and that could have been 2-0 for Huskers from these first 10 minutes of the first half two golden opportunities came on their way, but they squandered them all, and that's going to be a free kick there for BK West. A free kick taken by BK West. The number 5 there, who is Jata Edward. A long pass looking out for Loom at the left hand side. Loom there, and that seems to be a poor pass there as Loom was not satisfied. That's Kamara. A very good clearance there by BK West number 5, who is Edward Jata. A throw in for Huskers. The number 20 will be taking that one, Sedu Saw, and that's going to be a free kick now. A free kick to be taken there by, and that's BK West. The number 14 there with a long pass but blocked Usman Jallo. And now to Huskers, but that was a poor one. Now the number 9 for BK West, who is Mustafa Kamara there, 1-to-1 with the opponent's defender. But he found it difficult to be in control of the ball, and the referee said it's the goal kick. That's going to be a goal kick for Huskers. A goal kick there for Huskers, and we are broadcasting live here in Bull City, the KM Regional 3rd Division quarterfinal between BK West and Huskers. It is goalless for now. A long one taken by Ansumana with a header now. Ibrahim Sajo for BK West with a long pass. Cleared away back to BK West. Now looking out for Loom. Loom there, the dangerous Loom, getting closer to the Huskers 18-yard box. Across comes in clearance from Huskers. The number 9 for them now, Huskers. The goalkeeper for BK West was at a better position to be in control of that one. Ibrahim Sajo, a beautiful pass there to the number 5 Edward. Number 4 Baji sends a long cross, a long pass, but he could not make the target, and the Huskers goalkeeper now, Ansumana Jame, comfortably there with the ball. A goal kick, Ansumana. A goal kick for Ansumana. A very important game for both sides. Both teams will be eyeing off to make their ways to the semi-finals of this competition. And that's Huskers. The defender now plays to the number 12. A long pass there. Ibrahim Sajo. Sajo with the ball. Sajo still with the ball. A pass to the number 4 Baji. And now BK West. A clearance from Huskers player there. And that's a free kick awarded to Huskers. The number 9 was fouled by Binding Jawane. And now Louis with the ball for BK West with a long pass from Louis, the number 9. A very good control. This is an opportunity for BK West. What can he do here? And it's a goal! Oh, it's an offside. It was rejected. An offside there. That was a very beautiful and a dangerous counter from BK West. And that was a very good one from the BK West side. And now that's going to be a free kick awarded to Huskers. And that's going to be a long one taken by Ansumana Jame. And that BK West now, the number 2 of the players for Huskers are on the ground after that collision. This will definitely going to be a moment where the two players will need the attention of the medics, and as we speak right now, they are receiving that treatment, and well, let's see whether they will be on the verge of continuing. The two players for Huskers are currently on the ground receiving the treatments there from the medics. It's still goalless here, and later on I will not be alone on the commentary decks. I will be joined by Ibrahim Bojang, a colleague. You're watching Dalaswa TV live, and we're broadcasting live here in Bruceby, the KM Third Division quarterfinals. And that's going to be a throw-in for Huskers FC. Not a throw anywhere. Now the play continues after that short break. A long pass from Huskers, looking out for the number 9. That's an offside. It's going to be a free kick. It's going to be a free kick now to BK West. The goalkeeper Dauda with a long pass. And now BK was still there, and that's the number 10. A cross comes in. That could have been dangerous one, and that's going to be a corner for BK West. The number 10 for BK West, who is Karamba Boyang, seems to have some discomfortness there after that cross, and the medics are going in to support him, but finally he is up and seems like to continue. Well, Ebola, it's still goalless here, BK West and Huskers. It's been a very interesting match, and the first half is still in progress. Huskers came across to 2 golden opportunities, but they missed them, and well, BK West best opportunity. That was the goal that has been ruled out for offside, and it's still 0-0.
Yeah, Abdullah. As you can see, both teams looks to be depending on counter attacks. It is like they all have good in their various fullbacks or in their forward lines. As you can see, BKWs are relying more. They are relying more on their talent, which is up the Modulum. The number 7, which is Modulum, and then Huskers on the other side are also depending on Seydou Sow, vice versa, because these are the players that are taking the ball forward to them, like forward on the defense line of their opponents. And then, as you see, as you said it before, both teams also came closer to scoring, because Huskers went up to the 6-yard area to score, and then they were denied by the goalkeeper, while BK West scored, but then it's been ruled out for an offside. And then looking at both teams, they are both mentally ready, because they all seems to be depending looks like they are academy teams. Huskers on the other side is an academy, while BKS United also is an academy. And then we are looking forward to a very beautiful and an enticing game today. This is going to be interesting, as both teams are looking for a ticket, or are trying to book their ticket into the semi-finals of KM, which is Canifing Municipality Third Division Municipality Third Division qualifier of Second Division qualifiers, which is the Third Division League.
All right. Thank you very much, Ibrahima, for this wonderful analysis. And it is definitely A very interesting game here in Recipe, where the third division quarterfinals between BKS and Huskers. BKS number 10 now, intercepted there by Huskers. The number 21 for Huskers with a long pass, looking out for the number 20. That's a beautiful cross, but that was easy for BK West. Dada Seka looking out for Loom, but seems to be too much for Loom. And that's a throw-in. That's a throw there for Huskers. The number 20 there for Huskers will be taking that one, who is Sedu Saw. Sedu looking out for his striker, but that's going to be a free kick there for BK West. And the number 5, Edward Jata, or a replay throw now for BK West, taken by Usman. Looking out for the Tolanki striker now. Back to the number 14 there, Usman Jalo. A cross comes in, and a very good save there by Ansumana Jame for Huskers FC. And that's going to be Huskers goalkeeper Jame, who comfortably controlled that cross from Usman Jalo. And a long one taken by Ansumana. A header, Ibrahim Sayo. A very poor one from Ibrahim Sayo. And now that's going to be a throw in there for Huskers FC. That's going to be a throw there for Huskers FC. And a throw in there for Huskers. And that's a foul, or a throw for Huskers again. And that's going to be a free kick for Huskers FC. And interesting here in Bruceby, it's still goalless. Almost half an hour already been played between BKS and Huskers, and it's still goalless. Like Ibrahima said, the two teams are relying on a counter-attacks, but it seems like now the two sides' defense line are working on some of those early errors in the first 15 minutes of the first half. That's a beautiful move from Huskers. This is an opportunity, a pass there to the number 7, and Sane with a cross. A very good save there by Dauda. A long one from Dada to Loom. Now to the number 3 there, Cisse with a long pass, headed away. And now Huskers number 9. This is dangerous. That is a very poor challenge there from Ibrahima Sayo. And that will be a booking there for Ibrahima Sayo, the first booking of the game. And that was a poor one, Ibrahima, from Ibrahima Sayo. It could have been a better one than this one. Yeah. And he was a bit lucky that it was a yellow card. But hadn't been, it was a bit harsh than this one, it would be a different story.
Yeah, Abdullah, as you can see, it is too early for one to have for one to be cautioned in the game. This is the first half of the game, and then it seems like Ibrahima is under a lot of pressure. Because looking at this other side, the flank, looking at this other side of the flank, the number 7, which is Modulum, always drops back to help the defender, or when it helps in defending. But Karamba Bojang on the other end is always hanged on the flank, like he doesn't drop down to help Ibrahima Sadio in defending. That is why Ibrahima is finding it very difficult to contain the players that that normally puts pressure on him, because like the pressure is much on the other side, on his side, than in this other side of the field. So if Karamba can be able to, can be able to like drop a little bit in defense to help him, will be very, very good. Hence, Ibrahima is now cautioned, has been booked. So it's going to be very difficult for him to be involved in some of the tackles that will come his way.
Well, thank you very much, Ibrahima, and that's a long one headed away. BK West now, and BK West, Usman Jalo, Edward. It has been intercepted, but that was a very good fight from Edward. Back to Huskers now, the number 19 there, and it's still there for Huskers, and that was a clearance. And a header now. This is dangerous. This is a very dangerous one, but it was an offside according to the assistant referee, which seems to be not to be a satisfaction decision from the Huskers FC side. This is dangerous. Now BK West, number 9 to Ibrahima Sajo. Ibrahima Sajo looking out for Karamba Bojang. Bojang there. Bojang still with the ball. Bojang there for BK West, and that's going to be a goal, a free kick or a throw-in for BK West. Ibrahima Sajo looking out for the captain there, the number 17, who is Alassane Anne. Anne still with the ball for BK West. Anne, Alassane, and that's a throw-in for BK West. A throw there for BK West, and that's going to be Ibrahima Sajo again, who will be taking the throw for his side. Ibrahima Sajo to the number 9, who is Mustafa Kamara. Kamara with the ball. Now to Karamba. It's still there for Karamba, and that's going to be a corner. That's going to be a corner for BK West. Very interesting game here. Both sides seems to be very dangerous with their counters. Some attacking threats from both teams, and it's going to be a corner. Ibrahima, well, a corner there for BK West, and that's going to be a free kick for Huskers FC. The number 21 to be taking that one for Huskers FC, who is George Bajinka with a long one there. A header from Huskers number 9 at the far end, and that's a throw for Huskers FC. A throw there for Huskers FC, and you reminded you're watching Balaso TV live here in we're live here in Bruceby, the KM 3rd Division quarterfinals between BKS and Huskers FC. A very interesting game here between these two sides. And now BK West, and that's the number 3 for BK West, Ibrahima Cisse. This is a very good clearance there from Huskers FC captain. If Loon could pass through, it will be a very dangerous one. Usman Jalo headed away by Seydou Sow for Huskers. A header there. Now to Huskers, Seydou there. And now Ibrahima Cisse to Huskers, and that's a free kick for Huskers. A free kick there to Huskers FC. Is still goalless. Very soon the first half will come to an end, Ibrahima, and we are yet to see any goals. 2 offside goals ruling, and we are hoping to expect another interesting encounter in the second period of the game. And this is a clever free kick taken by Seydou Sow, and it's still goalless, Ibrahima.
Seydou Sow just made a very important shot right now. The goalkeeper was more focused on the players that were coming from the far side, and then left the post totally completely empty without the post not being marked. So Sedu saw that as an opportunity to make a try for the goal, but then it ended up going wide. And looking at the footballing style of both teams, it is like I said earlier before, it's going to be very difficult for us to see a goal because both teams are depending on their strikers, but in a different way. They are not playing direct football to the strikers. Instead, they are playing to the wings, which are the flanks, and then throwing long balls to the strikers, which who find it difficult to make a jump for the ball, as both defense lines are made up of tall people. For Huskers, they have tall people in their defense, but for BKWS, they have kind of like their defenders are not that much tall, but very good in the air. And then Huskers also, on the other hand, are also very good in the air. So it is making it difficult for both strikers to make a run for the ball in the air. So, and then looking at BKW's side, their most valuable player right now, a player that is making most of their runs, is Ibrahim Asise, Piper. He's the one making most of their runs in the field. And then for Huskers also, they are captain. The captain is making most of their runs, and this is very interesting as Modulum is making his way on both sides of the field from the left to the right, trying to find a way in which he can penetrate the Huskers defense line. And both teams are finding it very difficult as they all had 2 clear shots on goal which were ruled out as an offside, or for an offside rather. And the first half is also edging closer to the end.
All right. All right. Thank you very much, Ibrahima. And it's still goalless here in Bruceby, and that's Huskers number 7, who almost very close to with another opportunity. That's Usman there, a very good one, and that's a free kick for Huskers FC. A free kick for BKWS rather, and Captain Alassana An will be taking that free kick for his side. Alassana An with the free kick for BKWS, that was cleared away by Huskers. Now Usman there for BKWS. That was a very good one, and the referee is not interested, and that's going to be a goal kick there for Huskers FC. The player Usman Jalo was on the ground immediately after losing that ball. He was expecting to be awarded a free kick, but the referee was never interested. Huskers number 6, very dangerous this season there. Cleared away, headed away for Huskers. Huskers there, very poor timing there from Ibama Sajo, BKWS. Now to Huskers, Osmana Jame plays to his defender quickly. A long pass there, looking out for the striker. A very good header from BKWS number 4, who is no other person but Ibrahim Abaji. And now Huskers with a long pass, looking out for Sedu So, headed away by Usman Jalo. Huskers looking out for Sedu, clearance there, and this is dangerous. An opportunity for BKWS, the number 9, and that's could have been, a better taken by the BKWS number 9, but Mustafa Kamara calculation did not work for him well, and it was a very good block. The number 15 now for Huskers, who is foul, looking out for the number 9 there. Clearance by Huskers FC defender, and the number 7 could not control it, and it is a goal kick, a throw in there. That's a throw for BKWS. Usman Jalo looking out for Alassana An at the left hand side, and that's going to be a throw after that serious challenge there. Usman Jalo, BKWS benefited from a throw there, And that's a foul throw. And that's going to be a throw now for Huskers FC. Throw for Huskers FC. Usman Jalo there for BK West. Jalo with the ball. Looking out for the number 10 Karamba Boyan. Karamba with the ball. Karamba for BK West. But intercepted there by Huskers. Back to BK West, number 3 Ibrahim Cisse. It has been dispossessed again, and that's a foul and a free kick being awarded to Huskers FC. The first half will be coming to an end any moment from now as we speak. Almost 32 minutes being played, and that's Huskers FC. Number 20 with a cross, but that was blocked there by BK West, number 5, who is Edward Jata. And a header there from Huskers FC. Now to Alasana An for BK West, and blocked there by Huskers FC. And that's a free kick to BK West. A free kick being awarded to BK West there. Sedu So is feeling some pains, and we've seen him removing his football boot. The medics are coming in to see what exactly happening to him, and it's definitely a very interesting evening here in Bruceville, where the 3rd Division KM quarterfinals taking place at the moment, and it's indeed a very important game for both teams, knowing that a win for any of them will see them through to the semi-finals of the KM 3rd Division qualifiers. And that's the number 9 trying to pass through the Huskers player, the number 15, the defender, but it was very difficult. It was difficult there, and that's going to be a goal kick for Huskers FC. It's going to be a goal kick for Huskers. Ansumana Jame with a long one headed away. Now Alasana An for BK West, looking out for Karamba, but seems to be too much. Ibrahim Sajo. BK West, Alasana An with a long pass there, and Ansumana Jame. Ansumana Jame. Ansumana Jame there for Huskers FC with a long one, looking out for the striker there, and that's an opportunity for Huskers FC. Ibrahima, that was a very clever decision taken by Huskers FC number 7, who is Ibrahima Sane.
Sure, Abdullah, this would have been a very good, a very good goal for Huskers, as we saw Huskers now taking using that at the advantage of their striker, that he is tall, and now they are playing him those balls. Like I said earlier, like BKs are not that much fortunate to have defenders that are tall, because looking at both Omar Jaju and Ibrahim Abaji, they are not defenders that are as tall as the defenders of Huskers. So it is not the striker of Huskers is not finding it difficult to leap up to the balls and to get the balls in air. So as you can see, he just gave him his body to the defenders, and when they went for it, and then he jumped in for the ball, and finally got the ball, and he was able to make a shoot for that. And then looking at it, the busiest man in the pitch for Huskers, which is Seidu, has been down for a little bit, and he's still feeling that discomfort, as we have seen medics coming to attend to him, and he was even telling the medics that let him continue until the second half or until halftime, so they can come and fully take care of his situations. But looking at the game, I think we are in for a very interesting game, because both teams are not giving up for each other. They are all going it for it, and then I think we are going to have a very beautiful game today.
Well, absolutely. We are going to have a very good game, and it's a goalless still between BK West and Huskers FC. Ibrahim Sayo there. That was a very poor pass from Ibrahim Sayo, and that's going to be throw in there for Huskers FC. A throw for Huskers FC. You reminded that you were watching Dalaso TV, and that's we are broadcasting live here in Bruceby, and that's going to be throw in there for Huskers FC. Along one there, clearance by Ibrahim Sayo. Now to BK West. Huskers FC now with a counter, and this is dangerous, and that's an opportunity, but there's no foul according to the central referee. The number 19 there for Huskers with a cross. Very dangerous. That was a great opportunity for Huskers. It's there for Huskers FC. This is dangerous. That was an excellent block there by BK West number 5, who is no other person but Edward Jata. Ibrahim, I think BK West needs to be careful. It seems like Huskers FC are creating more opportunities than they do. And we've seen another great opportunities from the Huskers FC. It would have been a different story if they were a bit relaxed, and that we can see they're missing another opportunity. That was a creation there where one of the Huskers FC players is on the ground, and the medics are in to attend to him immediately. Ibrahim.
Yeah, looking at the game, I think BKWs need to calm their nerves at their defense. It's like they are all in a rush to clear the ball out, and sometimes it's like a conflict between players. Some will be trying to hold the ball, and then while the others will try to clear off their lines, which is resulting to all of these conflicts in defense. But then if they are to calm their nerves and then play the ball very well, it's like as we can see, Huskers have now moved their defense, and they are now playing a high line defense, in which their players have moved to the center line, holding BK West at their own half. Of the field, and it's making life difficult for the BK West defense. As we can see now, one of the Huskers players is being stretched out, which is their number 21. The number 21 of Huskers, who is George Pajinka, is being stretched out after a collision between him and the BKWS and the tall lanky striker of BKWS United, who is no other person than Mustafa Kamara. BKWS needs to be very careful so as not to be able to concede a goal. As we can see right now, there is a collision between the BKWS goalkeeper and the Huskers player, which was also as a result of a miscommunication between the defense and the goalkeeper. It's like BKWS are not communicating right now. The players of BKWS are not communicating, and that is causing a very big problem for their players, both the players, the infield players and the goalkeeper, as we can see right now at Bursubi Ziko right now at the
Absolutely, and BK West needs to be careful, most especially at their defense line. We are seeing some poor communications from their end, and it's definitely needs to be a relaxed moment for them, or else it's definitely going to be something else. And that's going to be a goal kick. The first half is soon coming to an end between these two sides. The KM Third Division quarterfinals. A win for any of these sides will book a place in the last four of the competition. That's Ibrahim Sayo for BK West. Looking out for, that was a poor one. Now Cisse, it has been dispossessed. Seydou now. BK West, Ibrahim Sayo with the clearance there, headed away by Huskers FC. Now to the number 9 for BK West. That's Alassana and there! That was a beautiful shot there. A beautiful delivery from Alassana An. Some few inches away from the crossbar. And that's going to be a goal kick for Huskers FC. The goalkeeper Ansumana Jame will be taking that one. Ansumana Jame with a long one, looking out for Seydou. Now Loom, the dangerous Loom for BK West. Loom trying to find out Alassana, but there was some miscommunication from their end. Ibrahim Sayo plays to the number 3 there, Cisse, looking out for Karamba. That's an opportunity for BK West. Karamba with a cross and looking out for An. And another correction. This is always dangerous. Both BK West player and Huskers FC player are on the ground after collided on air. And that's going to be a moment for the players to have a little bit break before the play continue. The first half will soon comes to an end, and we are definitely
2 minutes added. 2 minutes
added, and before we go to the break, it is still goalless between these two sides. It's still goalless, and the BK West player Alassana An is still receiving treatments from the medics, and it seems like that was a serious one, but it seems like he will be preparing to continue. Alassana An. Alassana An. And that's going to be a goal kick for Huskers FC. Ansumana Jame to be taking that one. Jame for Huskers FC. Jame with the long one there, headed away. BK West number 9. That's Ibrahim Cisse, and handball. A free kick at the edge of the center circle. A free kick being awarded to Huskers, the number 21, who is Bajinka. Bajinka with the ball for Huskers FC, looking out for the number 17, but he could not connect there, and it's going to be a throw now for BKS. Ibrahim Sajo to be taking the throw. Ibrahim Sajo with the throw, looking out for the striker, intercepted, and that's a long shot. Very dangerous one from Edward Jata. That was a very beautiful delivery there. And now it's going to be a goal kick. It's going to be a goal kick now, taken by Huskers FC, and a throw in there for Huskers. Bajinka George will be taking that one. George Bajinka. Another throw. And finally, that's the end of the first half. Here in Bruceby, the KM third division qualifiers quarter final. And Ibrahima, that brings us to the end of the first half, and it was a very interesting first half. I believe the two teams will go back to the locker room to learn from some of the mistakes that they have come across during the first half, and let's hope to see a very interesting second period of the game between BKS and Huskers FC.
Yeah, Abdullah, as the game, as we witnessed the end of the first half, the coach of Huskers is at the officials, is lodging his complaint to the officials. I don't know what he's talking about, like whether they've the officials, he is trying to say that the officials are against them or not. But this was what we were not expecting. Oh, this is not what they were expecting. As both teams were expecting to, as we are even expecting to see a goal in the first half. But both goals came and they were ruled out as an offside. And we've seen both teams trying to test each other's goalkeepers, but then it proved futile as some of the shots went wide, others went high, and others been blocked. And then teams are also trying to struggling and finding it very difficult to penetrate each other's defense line, as all defense lines are being are trying to mark the opponents, the opponent strikers very well. Hence, like I said, they were not playing direct football. Instead, they were playing the flanks, which were supplying the strikers with long-range balls, with balls that force the strikers to jump or to make a jump for the balls to head, and they were finding it very difficult to convert the goals. But then this is not going to be an easy task for both teams, because looking at both teams, they are all strong teams. They all play beautiful football, and they are all tactically disciplined at the back. Though we have seen BKS making some lapses at the back, but then still, it's a good game for both teams, because they've all came close, but then missed by a quarter. And we are looking for a very good second half, as both teams, both coaches have a very crucial role to play in addressing the team as to how they can defend and as to how they can be able to penetrate their opponent's defense line. Because looking at BKS side, the number 5 of BKS, which is Edward Jata, has made a very, very, very beautiful shot at the end of the first half. But it went high, even though it was from a long range, which is at the center circle, at the edge of the center. But then it was a very crucial shot, which could have decided the first half, or even decided the game as well.
All right. Thank you very much, Ibrahima, and we'll be going for a short break, and we'll be back with the second half ball-to-ball commentary.
mode.
All right, welcome back to Bruce Lee football field and on Dalaso TV. We are broadcasting live here the 2024-5 KM Third Division quarterfinals currently taking place here between BK West FC and Huskers FC. It's still goalless here between these two sides, and that's going to be a throw in there taken by Ibrahim Asayo for BK West, headed away by Huskers FC defender Ibrahim Asayo with a cross, and that's an opportunity for BK West. That was a very beautiful corral there from Karamba Bojang, and it's going to be a goal. It's going to be a goal kick there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's going to be a goal kick there for. It's going to be a goal kick there for Huskers FC. The number 15 there played some quickly to the goalkeeper, looking out for the number 4 for Huskers FC, and that's the defender now, BK West, Cisse with a cross, a very long one there, looking out for the number 9, but seems to be too much for Mustafa Kamara. And now this is going to be a goal kick to Huskers FC. The goalkeeper Ansumana Jame with a long one. A header now. BK West, Cisse. They are looking out for Loom at the far end. Loom with the ball. And that's a throw. A West one there from Loom. A throw taken by Seydou Sow. And now BK West number 4 there with the clearance, who is Ibrahim Abaji. Ibrahim Abaji there, and that's going to be a throw for Huskers FC. That's going to be a throw for Huskers FC, and Seydou Sow. So now with the throw, and another throw now for BK West. Usman Jallo will be prepared to take that one for his side. Jallo to Edward Jata. Jata with a very fine move, but it has been dispossessed there, and that's going to be a free kick there to Huskers FC. Seydou Sow will be taking that one. Shaw with the free kick at the far end. Huskers FC. A free kick taken by Shaw. That was a very good save by Dauda Seka for BK West. Huskers FC back to the ball. Intercepted there by Cisse. Cisse with a very good move. It's still there, and that's a foul and a free kick, and a deserving one for BK West. The number 3, Ibrahim Cisse, has been fouled, and Ibrahim Sayo will be taking that free kick for his side. Sayo headed away. Ibrahim Cisse to Ibrahim Sayo. Sayo looking out for Ibrahim Cisse. That was a beautiful connection there, but that seems to be too much for Ibrahim Cisse, and it's now going to be a goal kick. It's now going to be a goal kick there for Huskers FC. A goal kick there for Huskers FC. You reminded you're watching Daraso TV live, and we are broadcasting live here in Bruce, the KM Third Division quarterfinal between BKS and Huskers FC, and it's still goalless. A win for any of these sides will book to place in the last 4 of this competition. So it's a very important match for both teams. Let's see what will span out here before the end of the game. It was a very interesting and entertaining first half, and that's Huskers FC cleared away by Ibrahim Asayo. And it's going to be a throw-in. Sedu so now with the ball, and now a cross comes in, and that's an opportunity and that's a goal. That's a goal for Huskers FC. That was a goal there for Huskers FC, the number 7, who is no other person but Ibrahim Mane. Ibrahim Mane with the goal, and it is indeed a deserving lead for Huskers FC in these early minutes of the second half. Huskers FC find their way to break the deadlock, and Ibrahim, this is indeed a very important moment for Huskers FC, and that's going to be a very interesting moment here, and that's an opportunity for BKS, and that's going to be a corner. And after considering that goal, they were fighting quickly to respond, but it could not materialize for now, and that's going to be the goal scorer is not a person but Ibrahim Sane. And Ibrahim, it's a 1-0 goal lead for Huskers FC.
Yeah, like I said in the first half, BKS need composure at defense. It's like they are in a rush to clear their lines. Looking at the goal, it is as a result of a defensive error. The defender want to clear the ball in a hurry and then missed, and the ball landed in the feet of the striker, and then it was not even a difficult decision for the striker. It was just an empty tapping for the striker. So, like I said earlier, they need so much composure in their defense and a very organized defense line. Hence, the strikers, the Huskers defense line have moved forward, and then they are playing a very high line defending, making it difficult for BK West to even come from their lines to defend, or to make a counter, or to make an attack into the Huskers defending area. So it's going to be very difficult for BKS if there is no composure in their defense.
Thank you very much, Ibrahim. That's a booking there for BK West, and that's going to be a free kick for Huskers FC, and Huskers FC are leading by a goal 2-0. And it's going to be a free kick. A free kick to Huskers FC. Sedu, who seems to be a specialist for Huskers FC, will be taking the free kick. And there's a cross and opportunity. That was another deadly opportunity for Huskers FC. And the goalkeeper there for Huskers FC seems to be a player who is very confident, and that's going to be something so interesting, and it's indeed going to be a very interesting moment here in Bruceville, the 2024-2025 KM Regional 3rd Division quarterfinal, and it's 1-0 there for Huskers FC, and the play will continue from Ansumana Jame there. Jame. It's an early second half lead for Huskers FC, and it's indeed going to be a very important victory for them if they happens to win this game. And now BK West, Dauda Seka now to Usman Jalo to An to Loom at the left hand side of the field. Loom with a cross, it was blocked, and that's Loom still with the ball. A cross comes in, headed away, and that's the number 21 for Huskers FC, the goal scorer Ibrahima Sane to Ibrahima Cisse. BK wins it back, and that's going to be a throw in there for Huskers FC player, and a throw for Huskers FC, the number 12 there with the throw plates too, and that's a cross there from Huskers FC number 9, who is no other person but Badinlen Jawane. Huskers FC goalkeeper now comfortably taking his time, enjoying the moment, and it's still 1-0, but the game is yet to come to an end. It's far from over at this point in time. Everything can happen, and a long one taken by Huskers FC goalkeeper. Now Dauda Seka's hand, in a very safe hand, a very good save there from Seka. Now BK West starting from the back, and that's An to Ibrahima Sayo, back to the number 4, who is Baji, and it's a foul, a free kick awarded to BK West. A long pass, looking out for the number 5 there, and that's going to be a throw in there for BK West. That's going to be a throw for BK West, and it's 1-0 Ibrahima. Huskers FC number 7 Ibrahima Sane put his side on top in the early minutes of the second half. BK West have a lot to do in order to level the tie before the end of the game, if they are to make their way into the semi-finals. Leveling the tie before the next 15-20 minutes of the second half would be important for them, and will equally going to boost their confidence coming into the game. But as we speak right now, Huskers FC are enjoying this show, and that's a BK West, and that's Ibrahima Cisse. Now to Ibrahima Sajo with a cross. Very good block there by Huskers FC, and that was a very good block, and that's going to be a substitution for BK West. Number 10, who is Karamba Bojang, will be coming off for Pamodu Sek, and to Cisse, back to An with the ball, plates to Baji to Ibrahima Sajo with the ball, now to Cisse, headed away, now to Ibrahima Sane for Huskers. A very good control there from BK West defender, and now Huskers number 17 Ibrahima Sajo for BK West intercepted, and now Sajo still fighting to win it back. Ibrahima Sane with Baji 1-1, and that seems to be a very good block there by Baji, who is no other person but Ibrahima Baji. And now it's going to be a goal kick taken on for BK West. BK West on to Ibrahima Sajo back to Baji with a long clearance, looking out for the lanky number 9, who is Kamara. Now there for BK West, and it's going to be a free kick. It's going to be a free kick there to BK West. A free kick there to BK West. Loom with the ball. Now to Jata with that long range shot, but it was easy for Ansumana Jame, and it's going to be Ansumana now for Huskers FC. Ansumana now. Ansumana with a low one, headed away, and that's Huskers Sedu. So with that clearance, and it's going to be a throw-in for BK West, and it's still 1-0 between these two sides, BK West and Huskers FC, the KM Regional 3rd Division quarterfinal, and that's Jata to Jalo, and that's going to be a throw-in this time for Huskers FC. The number 20, Sedu, is in no rush to get to the ball, and Sedu with the throw. Sedu saw with the throw now to BK West. A long pass looking out for Kamara, but that was a very good block by Huskers FC. Number 15, who is Sir Kamara Fall. Kamara Fall there now to and that's going to be a throw or a free kick there for BK for Huskers FC. It's still 1-0 and a throw for Huskers FC. A throw in taken by Fall, and that's going to be another throw for Fall. Huskers FC enjoying the lead for now, headed away by Usman Jalo for BK West. Kamara with a long pass looking out for the new entrance, but could not connect. That's Sane, the goal scorer, Ibrahim Sayo. No foul as the referee is not interested. Ibrahim Sayo, and now intercepted. The number 17 looking out for the striker, played quickly by BK West goalkeeper Saika. Now Jalo with a cross that seems to be too much there for Kamara, but that was a very good save by the Huskers FC, the goalkeeper, who is not a passing but Ansumana Jame. That's a very good save there by Ansumana Jame. And now a long pass now taken by Jame. BK West trying to find an equalizer. Loom with the ball, and that seems to be not a foul, and the referee was not interested. Huskers FC, number 9 now. It's there, and that's a foul and a free kick. The number 17 for Huskers FC, who is Musa Mane, was fouled and awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a free kick being awarded to Pamodu from Huskers FC. Musa Mane rather was fouled, and that's going to be free kick. You reminded you're watching Daraso TV. We are broadcasting live here in Bruceby. This is the 2024-5 KM Regional 3rd Division. We are now at the quarterfinal stages, where these two teams will be battling out to reach to the semi-finals, the last 4 of this competition. Let's see, is it going to be Huskers FC or BK West? And as we speak right now, Huskers FC have taken the lead in the early stages of the second half, and that's going to be a free kick to be taken by Foul. Looking out for the striker, headed away by BK West. Defender now, that's Jata, and that's going to be a throw in there to be taken by Sedu So of Huskers FC. Sedu to the number 9 with a cross from Sedu, and that's going to be another throw in. Another throw to be taken by Sedu So of Huskers FC. That's going to be another substitution, and Alassana Ann making a way. Alassana Ann is making a way for the number 22, who is Tambulu Drame. Tumbulu Drame will be coming in for BK West. Zakaria Suso rather. Zakaria Suso for BK West, making a way for the captain, who just went off for BK West. And that's a long pass, looking out for the number 11 there, who is Pamodu Seka. And now it's going to be a throw. A throw in there for Huskers FC. A throw in for Huskers FC. A long one, headed away by Ibrahim Sayo. And now that's find it difficult to connect with Zakaria Suso. And that's Zakaria Suso going on 1-1 with the goal scorer Ibrahim Sane for Huskers FC. And that's going to be a free kick, a foul by Zakaria Suso. A free kick at the edge of the center circle. A free kick for Huskers FC. Ibrahim Sayo trying to clear it away. And that's BK West, number 9. Now to Huskers FC. Zakaria Suso. Suso with the ball. Pressing forward. That's Ibrahim Sayo with a cross. And now cleared away by Huskers FC defender Jata to Loom. Loom to Jata. Jata. Loom. Loom. A very good clearance. That was a very good one for Huskers FC, who are wasting no time in their own half to clear the ball. And that's the goalkeeper there. Played squiggly to the new entrance, the number 11, Pa Musa Sek. Musa Sek, and that's a foul. And a free kick. A free kick awarded to BK West. A free kick, and one of the Huskers player, the number 17, will be coming off for number 17, who is Pa Musa Sane, will be coming off. Therefore, Huskers FC, and that's going to be a substitution for Huskers FC. It's still 1-0 for Huskers FC, and Pamusa Mane is off for Huskers FC. That's Abaji with the free kick for BK West, headed away. And that's Zakaria Suso to Usman Jalo, and 2 players of BK West challenging after that miscommunication. And the goalkeeper there for BK West, Seka, looking out for the striker. And now BK West, that's Seka. That could have been an opportunity, but that was a very good clearance by the number 4 for Huskers FC, who is no other person but Job. And that's a very good save there by Huskers FC goalkeeper. That's a very good save there by Huskers FC goalkeeper. You reminded you're watching Dalaso TV live. We are broadcasting live here in Bruceby. And that's a low one taken by Huskers FC and Sumana Jame. Headed away. And that's the number 9, Huskers FC. With that opportunity, and that seems to be a goal kick. And the BK West new entrance, who is Pamodu Sek, is was on the ground, but he's finally up, ready to continue now, and the play will continue from the goalkeeper right there, Ibrahim Sajo, looking out for Zakaria Suso to Ibrahim Sajo, and that's a free kick. It has been a very interesting second half, Ibrahim. The two teams have been playing very well, and unfortunately the scoreline, it's still 1-0. And we have seen PKS definitely trying to fight back to effect an equalizer here, but it could not materialize still. And that's Ibrahim Sayo to Zakaria. It has been a very interesting second half, Ibrahim.
Yeah, it's so much interesting. Because as we can see now, BKS, that's a penalty for BKS.
It's a deserving penalty. The Pamodu Seka was fouled. That was a very, very good decision taken by the central referee.
Yeah, Pamodu seems to be a very good player, like so skillful. He has good foot skills on the ball. As you can see, a little bit of flick in the midfield, in the Huskers penalty area, and a very good penalty. And then BKS scoring this penalty will put them in the center of the game now. Then it was Huskers that was pressing, or that were pressing very hard on BKS, using their goal advantage as a means of, let's say, inspiring them, or as a means of inspiration into the game. But now them conceding this penalty is going to be another blow for the team as we move into this encounter.
Well, absolutely, it's going to be a penalty. BK West, and it's a goal taken by the number 9 for BK West, who is Mustafa Kamara, but failed to celebrate. And it seems like, what were you saying, that was his former team?
Yeah, seems to be like his former team, as a symbol of respect for the former team.
Absolutely, and that is 1-1 now for BK West and Huskers FC. And so, with that long delivery there, BK West are now coming into the gym after equalizing from the penalty. The new entrance, Pamodu Seka, was fouled, and a long one from Baji to Pamodu. Now Cisse has been so much instrumental for BK West, and that's a handball and a free kick there to Huskers FC. That's a free kick to Huskers FC. It's indeed a very important moment here for both teams, but most especially BK West, who just coming into the game, and that's the goal scorer. And the goalkeeper was at a better position to save his side there, and that's the goalkeeper with a long one, headed away by BK West. Defender there, number 15, who is Omar Jaju, and that's going to be a throw to be taken by Sedu with the throw there, and BK West goalkeeper Seka Dauda there, and now a long one, the goalkeeper now of Huskers FC with a long one now, and that's going to be a goal kick for BK West, and it's 1-1 now. It's going to be a very important moment for any of these teams who happens to win this match. It's the KM Third Division quarterfinals between BK West and Huskers FC, and Huskers FC in the middle of the midfield now. A very good pass, looking out for the number 12. Ibrahim Sayo intercepted it, And that's a throw in. Another throw for Huskers FC. The number 12 will be taking that one. Fofana Modlamin Fofana to the number 21 there. A cross comes in, and BK West needs to be careful with those dangers from Huskers FC. That's a long one there. Loom could not find that one, and that's going to be a rewarded free kick to BK West, and it's indeed a very interesting moment here. BK West, Ibrahim are definitely playing very well, since after considering that goal they don't seem to be nervous, but they are fighting very hard until they find an equalizer. And it is definitely a very interesting game right now, but BK West still needs to be careful with their defense line. It seems like, sometimes they lack a proper communication between the defense line, Ibrahim.
Yeah, considering this goal, for Huskers conceding this goal, it has been a blow to them. As you can see right now, the game has now turned into a defending game for them. They were the ones attacking before and very comfortable on the ball, and they were putting BK West on their heels, or on the toes of their heels rather. But now we can see BK West coming into the game with full confidence after scoring that goal. And then it has not been easy for the Huskers after they have conceded that penalty in the game right now, and then it's being very difficult for them. Hence BK West are now pressing in with a lot of counter attacks, and Modulum is on the other hand has been very instrumental. And as we can see now, BK West is pushing forward, like trying to create more havoc in the Huskers defensive areas, and trying to create chances to take the lead in the game. As they came close right now from a shot after Zakaria Suso made that beautiful shot but saved by the goalkeeper. We've now experiencing a change from the Huskers side. And then right now Huskers are on their toes because they have to defend this corner from BK West.
All right, that's a corner for BK West, who are firing some of those powerful attacking threats. That's Ibrahim Cisse. Cisse with a long pass, looking out for Loom, but seems to be too much there for Loom from the Huskers FC. BK West number 3 rather, Ibrahim Cisse. And it's still 1-1 between these two sides. Zakaria Suso, who's making an impact since after coming as a substitute for BK West. And that's a foul and a free kick awarded to Huskers FC. That's a free kick. A free kick to that's going to be a double substitution there for Huskers FC. We've seen the captain Anban has been given to the new entrants after the captain was substituted, and a long free kick there, and that's going to be a goal kick now for BK West, and Bauda Seka will be taking that one. Amar Jaju taking plates quickly by Seka to Baji. Baji looking out for Pa Musa. Musa Ibrahim Cisse now looking out for Loom. That was Sedu. So Sedu has been very instrumental for his side today. and that's Huskers FC. Ibrahim Sajo could not, and that's a foul and a free kick. That's a free kick for Huskers FC. A free kick to Huskers FC, and that's going to be a free kick for awarded to Huskers FC. It's 1-1 here in Brisbane football ground, and that's going to be a free kick for Huskers FC. Number 5 will be taking that one, and that was a low one taken by the number 5 Samba Jete for Huskers FC, and now it's going to be a goal kick for BKS, and that's going to be BKS. Omar Jaju to Seka. Another one taken by Seka, headed away by Fall. Huskers FC trying to come back to the game through the midfield, and that was a delivery from the number 8 of Huskers FC, who is Ali Mane. Now a goal kick to BKS. Seka will be taking that one. Seka headed away by now Ali Mane with the ball. Mane, that was an offside. That was an offside, and it's going to be a free kick to BKS. A free kick to be awarded to BKS. It's still 1-1 between Huskers FC and BKS. A long pass there from Amar Jaju, and that's going to be a throw in there for Huskers FC. Foul for Huskers FC. Cover foul, and one of the number 20 for Huskers FC, who is no other person but Sedu So is on the ground. Sedu seems to be feeling some discomfortness. Since in the first half we've seen he has been attended by medics, and now he will be going out for a quick recovery, and let's see what happens. Another player of BK West, that's Chata Edward, is going off for now, and the number 8 will be coming in, who is Bakausu Baro. And Ibrahima, the second half will soon comes to an end, and the scoreline is 1-1 between these two sides, and some interesting moments. Let's see where will the two teams going to settle out here. Is it going to be in the regulation time, or are they going to be separated? If there will be a post-match penalty shootout to be taken here. And that's Zakaria Suso, but the referee was not interested.
Yeah, looking at the entrance, the new entrance for BK West as Baka Subaro and Fali Jiba, the number 19, these are players that are very good. Bakasu, on the other hand, can change a game with using one pass. He is one of the best players that BK West are able to produce as an academy. He is one of their key passes. Like, he can create a lot of havoc in the opposition defense, as he is a very good connection to Modulum. And then Mfali Jiba, who is commonly known as Carrasco, he has an eye for goal. Yes, he is a very good finisher on the front of BKWS, in the front of SBS attack. And then as we are seeing right now, both teams are really putting up their best. Both teams are really putting up their best, as this has not been their first time meeting. They have met in different categories. They have met during the academy tournaments. I've watched their games. They've all they usually put in their best. It's like some sort of a rivalry between the two. When these two teams meet, it's always a very, very, very tantalizing game to watch. And then as we are currently witnessing, the central defender of BKWS, Omar Jaju, is feeling some discomfort at the moment, while the number 5, Jata, was stretched off due to a discomfort, which was a knock that he sustained in the middle of the park as the play was in progress then, and as that resulted to his substitution in the game right now.
Well, thank you very much. That's going to be a corner for Huskers FC Sedu, so the specialist Sedu, and that's going to be a counter there. Loom for BKWS. Very poor decision by Loom. I think that was a very poor one taken by a very poor decision from Loom rather. Loom should learn how to release the ball quickly in order to help his side. He is good with the ball, good with dribbling, but at some point you need to release the ball, Ibrahima. Not always you have to dribble. This is a very crucial game where your team needs a win to book a place in the last 4. If you are leading, probably that one is understandable, but at this point in time I think they need business.
Yeah, Seydou, as you can see, Seydou has been doing a very fantastic job trying to put Modulum in check, because looking at the game, Modulum is one of the best players that can move BKWS forward. But then Seydou Sow has been working tirelessly since the beginning of the game, putting Modu in check, and then he has been doing a wonderful job in doing so. And then that is as a result, Modulum is now moving from one corner of the field to another, trying to secure a position that can be very good for him and his movement in the game.
Well, thank you very much. That's a very good one from one of the Seydou. Is still struggling. He has been very instrumental. I know the reason why the coach don't want to take him off. He has been given a very difficult time and moment for the BKWS talisman Loom. So I think Loom has been finding it very difficult to pass through Seydou Sow since the first half. The first 10 minutes was a bit okay from his side, but from there we've seen some difficulties. And I know it will be a big blow for Huskers FC to lose Seydou Sow at this point in time. But nevertheless, he is still out and will be going to be attained by the medics and he's definitely in to continue, and that's definitely going to be something very interesting here. The goalkeeper of Huskers FC is in no rush to play that ball quickly, and knowing that this is it's a 1-1, anything can happen here, and probably both teams will settle up for post-match penalty shootout. We are seeing Huskers FC goalkeeper might be going off for his colleague, who might be a specialty in saving penalties. But let's see what will happen here. And that's going to be That's going to be a throw-in for Huskers FC, and that's going to be a throw-in for Huskers FC, and a throw for Huskers FC, and Huskers FC are trying to make a substitution. They would be doing the substitution any moments from now. The goalkeeper will be prepared to come, and that's going to be a substitution for
the goalkeeper
is insisting, Ibrahim. The goalkeeper is insisting. It reminds me of Kepa Arrizabalaga during the Sarri time at Chelsea, and and that's the truth. The goalkeeper denied to come off, and it seems like he have a donkey tax if they head for a post-match penalty shootout. If he saved, then he will be the hero. But if he could not do so, then the coach will have something to back himself. I know the reason why I want to take you off, but you insist, and you could not save us. And we all understand sometimes football is just crazy. And yes, Ibrahim, the second half will soon come to an end.
Yeah, the second half will soon come to an end as we witness Huskers trying to make a change in their goalkeeping department, trying to bring in the second goalkeeper to replace the first one that has been working tirelessly in the game. I don't know whether it is as a result of...
well, finally, Brahma, that's brings us to the end of the regulation time here in Bruceby, and it's 1-all. Ibrahim Cisse scored for Huskers FC. Ibrahim Sane scored for Huskers FC, but we've seen after BKW's later final equalizer through their number 9 Mustafa Kamara with a penalty after Pa Musa was fouled, and that's the end of the regulation time, and it seems like we're heading to a post-match penalty shootout.
Yeah, so the final whistle of regulation time is blown. Now both teams are preparing mentally for the battle that lies ahead, because it's not an easy thing to play a whole 90 minutes. At the end of the game, all players are subjected to a penalty shootout. That is a post-match penalty shootout. That is going to determine who advances to the next stage, which is the semi-finals of KM Third Division League. As BKWS and Huskers both prepare, now we are going to see who can calm their nerves and score, and who are going to miss, and then who is going to advance to the next level of the competition.
Well, absolutely, who will be advancing to the next round, that is the semi-finals, and this is the KM Regional Third Division quarter-final match between BK West and Huskers FC, and we are into the final part of the match. That's going to be the post-match penalty shootout, as both teams are now set to proceed with the post-match penalty shootout, as the referees are walking towards the area and the players are now walking to their various places. And is it going to be Huskers FC or BK West? Let's see, the post-match penalty shootout will answer that question. Dada Seka and Sumana Jame all have a very good gym. They've been outstanding for their sides with some brilliant saves from the first period of the game to where we are now, and it's going to be a post-match penalty shootout. BK West and Huskers FC. The referee trying to give an instruction on where the two goalkeepers should know their limits, and it seems like Huskers FC will be taking the first sports kick of this penalty shootout. The number 5, Samba Jete, and the captain, the vice captain, will be taking the first responsibility for his side. That's Samba Jete against Dada Seka. That's Samba against Seka. And yes, it's a goal. It's a goal for Huskers FC. And number 4 there, BK West Baji. Ibrahim Baji will be taking the first sports kick for his side. Ibrahim Baji. Baji to be taking that one. Baji now. Baji will be taking the first responsibility for his side. That's Ibrahim Baji. Ibrahim Baji with a goal, and he leveled the tie to 1-1 for now. And Ibrahim Baji seems to be a very serious player. From the start of the game, I've seen that seriousness in him, and this is what he's executing at this point in time. At the final stage, we're into the post-match penalty shootout. Seydou So has been very instrumental for his side. Seydou, that was a clever one taken by Seydou So.
Seydou by far, if I am to judge from, if I am to award the man of the match today, it is definitely going to be Seydou.
Well, absolutely. He had a very good game, and finally he scored that penalty. That's going to be Zakaria Suso. Zakaria Suso now for BK West. It's 2-1 for now. Zakaria Suso. Zakaria Suso. Zakaria Suso for BK West. And that's Zakaria Suso. Interesting penalties here, Ibrahim. We are seeing some, very interesting penalty shootouts here.
Yeah.
Seems like the two teams are definitely serious to book the place into the last 4, and one needs to make it through, and it is 2-2 for now.
It's like both teams are trying to keep their nerves in check, because this is penalties. You have to be totally 100% comfortable with yourself, and then you have to be 100% comfortable with the ball in order to score. It's like they have all put their nerves in check, and they are all ready to score. As we can see, all of them are now scoring. Like they are all scoring. If it continues like this, we are in for a long time here.
Musa Mansali scored the third sports kick for his side, and the new entrance player who came into the second half and made a lot of impact for BK West, who is no other person but Pamodu Seka, with the third responsibility, third sports kick for BK West, and it's a goal. This is amazing. Some Very, I think there are a lot of talents here. A lot of talents.
Yeah, these are talented. Both teams are very talented. As I said before, these are teams that have been nurtured from grassroots. And then looking at their play, they have been connecting very well. It is like they can feel each other during the game. And then they are all now come to take their teams to the next level. Now I think it is going to be decided by Composo now, who is able to comport himself in front of goal. And is it going to be BK West or the Huskers? That was an high school penalty.
Well, that was a very risk one, but finally the ball is back into the ball is at the back of the net. That's the most important part, but it was risky. If he is my player, I will not advise him to be taking such kind of risks. It's definitely not safe at all. Ibrahim Cisse.
Definitely not safe.
Ibrahim Cisse for BK West. The fourth sports kick. And now that will be the fourth sports kick. It's definitely there. And it's a goal. Ibrahim Cisse. Ibrahim Cisse. And that's going to be, if he missed, it will be a score win for BK West. If he score, then BK West have to score, or else the Huskers FC will be the winners. But let's see now the fifth sports kick for Huskers FC, the number 12. That's by Modulamin Fofana. That's Fofana, and it's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal. And now Loom will be taking that one for his side. Now hopes are there for Huskers FC, while BK West sides will definitely are definitely under pressure for now, until unless if Loon rescue them from this moment. That's Loon for BK West. That's Loon there for BK West, and it's a goal. It's a goal. And now it's going to be first to lose for both sides. It has been a brilliant 5 penalties from each of the sides, Ibrahima.
Yeah, this is amazing. Like, no one wants to miss. It's like they are all taking their time to put the ball at the back of their nets. Oh, like, let's see how this thing takes us to. Because a miss from Huskers will be an advantage to BK West. That is to score and then qualify to the next stage. And a score will have to put BK West also on their toes to score.
Absolutely, this is unbelievable. This is just unbelievable, and it's going to be so interesting. And the number 14, Usman Jallo, who also had a very good game, will be taking this one for his side. It is a last win, score continues for BK West, and that's going to be so interesting. Usman Jallo there, Jallo, so interesting. And as we speak right now, I'm not sure if this, I don't know if this penalties will complete here. And this is indeed very, very interesting. Well, the goalkeeper, Ansumana Jame, and he missed it.
And he has been taken off.
He missed it.
After refusing to be substituted.
There's an opportunity for BK West to win this one. That will absolutely going to be so disappointing, Ibrahima, for Ansumana Jame.
Yeah.
These are decisions.
Ansumana was the goalkeeper that was taken off but refused to exit the pitch. He opted to finish the post-match penalty shootout to guide his team into the finals or into the semi-finals.
And now, finally, all eyes on Dauda Seka.
Dauda Seka has moved to the center of the pitch.
Seka.
What is Dauda doing?
Seka now. This will be a great moment for BK West if they happens to score this one. Pressure is mounting on Huskers FC players, fans, the technical side, and everyone who are with them.
Dauda is jumping.
Hopes and everyone. Well, Dauda is so confident. Dauda is so confident. If Dauda miss, this will be so disappointing for him. If he missed, it will be so disappointing. If he score, then he will be the hero of the day.
Dauda is parading all sides of the pitch.
And this is indeed going to be an interesting moment. That's Dauda. Dauda now for BK West. And it's a goal! Finally, BK West are into the semi-finals of the KM Regional Third Divisions. An interesting moment here, Ibrahima. We are seeing the BK West players, fans, and everyone are celebrating. This is a joyful moment for them, and what a deserving one. After they've been late and fighting to come back, they leveled the tie before the end of the second half into the second period, into the post-match penalty shootout, and finally they are now into the semi-finals. It is a jubilation moment for them.
Yeah, as we just witnessed the end of the penalty shootouts, BK West are victorious. And then, like you said earlier before, the coach of Huskers FC will also have something to back himself, because we've seen before the end of regulation time the goalkeeper being substituted but refused to leave the pitch, and then he opted to finish the post-match penalty shootout, in which he was the one that missed the penalty for Huskers FC, and then as a result they are knocked out of the KM Third Division quarterfinals, in which BK West have now advanced to the semi-finals of the tournament.
Well, absolutely.
To BK West United.
Absolutely, it's indeed a very disappointing moment for Huskers FC. After everything, after all the efforts now went to in vain, and BK West is a moment for them to enjoy their moment. And it's definitely all over here. You are reminded you are watching Dalaso TV, and we are broadcasting live here in Bruce City, and we send a very big congratulations to BK West, and a very important and interesting moments. And Ibrahima will probably conduct some post-match interview with the head coach of BK West, and we are saying a very big thank you alongside the commentary set and the whole team. We are saying a very big thanks to our camera operator, Mr. Usman Bojang, who has been the brain behind these all images that you have been enjoying from the first half to date. And myself, Abdullah Njai, and Ibrahim Bojang were the commentators, and we'll engage Ibrahima Bojan to conduct an interview before we take a lift.
Mode.
Okay, okay. Viewers, you are reminded that you are tuning or you are watching Dalaso TV live, coming to you from Bursubi Ziko Football Park, as we have just witnessed a very interesting encounter between BKS United and Huskers FC, in which BKS emerged victorious from a post-match penalty shootout. And then here with me is the coach of BKS United, Mr. Ali Ngom. First of all, I will say a very big congratulations to the entire team, the entire BKS United team, and their fans as well. Mr. Ali Ngom, congratulate la wino nyina. First of all, mba mbila flanga itele ya fumule coming BKS atole mon preparation sifa leke kana nyi majo kambi.
Kami kaji nyambi nampare nyima jo kamba kele because kabin day one ndoki liba push kane training ground and they are doing wonderful job at the training ground, so mtajira no lose no game to nyami because training ground ka over press le, so maje purnata game to nyenta ka lose le.
Okay, ngaje fanang game ko no fanang ale atole force ya concede itole force ya score from a defensive error.
Yeah.
Ngaje alla defender they have tried their best, best bele try, but then mistake ko kanale game ko na tel ka game bang, but then biring o mistake ko kera, what was the advice ite min dida player la during that time?
Okay, kabiri sko ngami fo inunda ma wala relax ikana koronto me min play kan kana bula because me bolo mutaka no so nta falina no kabiri score. So that's the only thing so can open murum game kono. Yeah.
So like it'll advise Bekelela player le ite bo mu advise if ale de la player la in going to the next encounter me semi final because nalo nyimu minute cooler mi ango it's very important for the team because last year alia kele nung for again Al Sita num post match penalty shootout ledo. Yeah. This year felal na rafa Altambita using Altambita through a post match penalty shootout. So ite mu advise le de la player la heading into the next round.
Heading into the next round what I'm coming na filo nga do ko ke Madugo ke komi ba ke kanya me agina tambi wala because lafa ka tambi jana ni stage wala no 3 season kadang ni stage so mo lafa ka danje ko teke lafa ka tambi wala so ni mu ta ko teke dogo be gina lafa lal pour nous na pilal ma ko no nyami c'est game will no nyami.
Okay, Mr. Ngom, thank you very much, and then congratulations, and then I wish you the best of luck into the next round of the competition.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Nigga.
Where's this boy?
Viewers, as you are watching us live from Zico Football Field in Bursubi, next here is Mr. No other person that Modulum, the number 7 of BK West United. Modu, yeah. How are you doing? And then congratulations to your victory.
Thanks,
and then I wish you all the best in the your next round in the semi-finals. And then I have a few questions to ask you, which is how prepared were you in coming into this game?
Yeah, it's not easy to prepare, and Huskers is not it's a tough opponent because if you can see it was last year. We just lost against quarterfinal, the same penalty, and this just gave us. It's just like a sand. We really need this game, so that's why we are training in and out. So as you can see, even for me, I used to train morning when I go to school. Afternoon also I go to the beach. It was not easy for me.
Yeah, it was not easy for you because as we have been watching here, we've seen Seydou Sow putting a very, very defensive difficulties for you. It has made it so difficult against you, difficult for you to penetrate their defense line. Though in the first 10 minutes of the game you were so difficult to handle, but then Seydou Sow has done a tremendous job in trying to put you in check, but still you manage your way in making life difficult for the Huskers defense line. How were you motivated during the game? Yeah. What motivates you against Seydou Sow today?
Yeah, probably it's not easy. They didn't know that you travel for a trials or stuff like that to Europe. So if it opponent you playing, they used to be tough to you. So I was just playing and just in a hurry to play the ball. But later my coach Aliu, Mukhtar, they all tell me to relax. So that's why it was not easy. And Seydou also, he know me. So that's why it was so hard for me to penetrate the defense in there. But later I was so quiet with the ball.
Yeah, knowing that you are the talisman of BK West United and you are one of their most valuable players, because we've seen and heard that you've traveled to Germany twice, once for a football tournament and then second for a trials which took you a month, and it has been a very, very interesting, educative and a cultural exchange for you to travel from the Gambia here to Germany for a football trials and also to experience some of these things that football has to offer for you or football has in store for you. So how do you think that also impacted your football today?
Yeah, like I said, even when I go to the trials at Frankfurt, I was not only doing the trials, I was training with the team Frankfurt. I was just giving a lot of time to exchange stuff like that, to train how to play the ball and so many things, So that's why it was not easy. So
Modulum, congratulations on your victory, and then I will wish you and the team the best of luck in the next round, and then congratulations once again.
Thank you.
On your victory.
Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah.